Hello and welcome to High Five for Hemp Special Edition episode 10, upcoming episode number 10. My name is Martin Lindeskog and today I will do some ventilate things with Thor's hammer. It's still Thursday in Alaska and soon I have a meeting here, a Zoom meeting with a podcast player. So I will make this short and sweet, but I did you could say a reel or story on Instagram and Facebook about lip balm, CBD lip balm. This one is from Nordic Oil. So, and freedom of expression. And here in Sweden, it has been complicated regarding CBD due to this THC that's natural in the plant, in the industrial hemp plant, but it's belonging to the same family as, for example, marijuana. So that's what have been in situation here in Sweden, and then compared to the other European countries that have more legalize it and also make it more open. So I want to cover that in the future episodes of High Five for Hemp. And I started it by myself, and then I have had co-host Adam Tinkoff, and we'll see what we could do there in the future also together, and also having guests. For example, here, I'll take a book here. This is not industrial hemp. Now you will see my blue lips here. We will never surrender or never giving up. Johan Wiklén. This is what happened when Sweden lost the war against narcotics or drugs. And then you see this marijuana plant here. But that's why I having this one buff, or how to say, scarf, and it's the, and these are showing on the live stream. It's the thin blue line, and that's the symbol and support for like the police, ambulance, fire department, and other things. I think if this will be legalized, and I know one party, new party called like coalition, you could say. But I will come up with the name, but in Swedish, Medborgerlig Samling, they said if you legalize, for example, pot use or marijuana, lots of these criminal activities that they use for their so-called business will go away, and that's something to think about. Coming back to industrial hemp, that if you have severe conditions, you could get prescription for synthetic or chemical CBD, high dose. So that's available, but then you have to have a prescription. So the question is, how could you use CBD in a good way? And I will compare there what's the saying is in like Swedish, or and here on like Nordic Oil, or how you compare it with another site, for example in UK, in England, and what's the difference. So that's what I wanted to talk about. So this other book, I want to have a guest here, is Hampa and CBD, Hemp and CBD, What is What, by Hanna Hell. So I will try to get her also as a guest. And then at the end here, when I had to prepare for the meeting, talking about my blue lips here, and I took nootropics, anti-aging nootropic methylene blue, and that's the blue salt. And this have been great usage back in the day in the history, and now it's not patent in a way, so it's free to use. And I think, how is that classified in, for example, in America compared in Sweden? So that's something to think about again. Nootropics and so-called smart drugs. And person who is very active and interested in this and wrote that in books and also on podcast is Timothy Ferris, and he talks about nootropics and smart drugs and other things like that. So that could be some areas, related areas, that I will bring up in the show. High five for hemp. So with that said, I will take a sip here of tea, and that was also, I think, forbidden one once, and also cacao and coffee. So cheers to that. Bye for now, and talk to you soon again.